Hey, good afternoon. This quick instructional video is hopefully going to answer all your questions about the Jawbone Up4 that I recently bought. Right now it happens to be New Year's Eve 2015. I got this in early December, kind of a Christmas present to myself. I did look for stuff online, like trying to find, I could find a lot about what the bracelet did, but nothing kind of in real time that actually showed me the bracelet. So came in a nice little black box. Tells you on the bottom that it was assembled in China and that it's a registered trademark, and it's a fancy, nice little box. So, by the way, I have been wearing it. I just put it back in the box so you could see sort of how it was. It was obviously in there nicer. I put it in there just to show you. So this is the Up4. This is the one that does your activity. It does your sleep. It does your heart rate, resting heart rate, and you can actually hook your American Express card up to it, which I haven't done yet, but I'm going to. So it also came with a little lift tab. So when you lift it, drop this down, there's your sync cable and your little instruction book. But if you have made the leap to this bracelet from the Up 24 or the Up 2 or 3, you're already going to be very familiar with the Jawbone features. So let's get the box out of the way and I'll show you the bracelet. So I loved my Jawbone since I had the original one, which was called the Up. Then I had actually for a little bit I had the Up Move. Is that the clip? Only for like a week. I didn't like that at all. And then I went to the Up 24, which syncs wirelessly, and I really liked that. But it just didn't hold up. And because I love Jawbone so much, I decided to just make the leap and go to the Up4. So this particular color that I purchased it in is called Silver Cross. I do wear a lot of silver jewelry, and I wanted something that just looked nicer. So it has, I would call this like a graphite gray or elephant gray, really, silicone bracelet. And then this is the metal part that the guts of the activity tracker are in. And obviously this one's called the Silver Cross because there's little silver crosses on it. So there you go. So that's what the bracelet looks like. And it's great. I do love it, but I will say I've had it about a month. In the month I've had it, it has hit the floor and come off my wrist about 10 times. I don't do anything rough. I'm not like, wrestling or doing anything crazy. It just pops off. Once I found it at work on the floor near my desk, and I'm like, oh, that's not cool. So I picked it up and put it back on. But about a week ago, I was in a patient's room. I'm also an occupational therapy assistant. I was in a patient's room, and I heard this little think, and I looked down, and I'm like, crap, there's my bracelet under this guy's bed. Yeah, not cool. So not only is it not cool because it's skeevy on the floor in a rehab facility, because that's just disgusting, but also because it's a $150 bracelet that I could easily have lost it that day, and I would not have been able to retrace my steps to find it. So let me show you how the bracelet works and how you have to get it on, and then we'll talk about what's wrong with the clip. So this is the bracelet. The only thing that's a little bit different about it is that it has the electrodes, 5. So 2 here, 1 in the wrist part. And I'm assuming that's what tracks your resting heart rate. So to put it on, I'm going to have to put my elbow out a little bit, sorry. So to put it on, and I always do this on something soft because I don't want to scratch. It's a cool thing. I don't want it like all screwed up. So I guess this is the buckle. I'm going to call this the buckle, and this is the clip, okay? And then this is the end. It's got a weird little... I couldn't figure out how to get the damn thing on, but at any rate, I have now since figured it out. So you thread it through the buckle. Now what you have to do I have to use my middle finger to really tighten this down here. If you can see that, I'm pushing in a lot, like cut your circulation off, push. Okay, so now it's pushed in there. Then with the same hand, I have to lift this up. Sorry, I'm trying not to block where I'm going. And slide it in. So there it's on. And you would think that that would not come off, but I'm not the only one. A lot of people, there's a lot of complaints about this is called the flat strap. There's a lot of complaints about the flat strap. So I don't know why Jawbone didn't address that before. It's a shame because I love it but that's definitely a problem. So to take it off, again, there's like a double layer of the strap here where it overlaps my wrist. So you just pull the top one up and slide it towards you and it comes out. Okay, so to put it on again, push tight, pull it up as tight as you can go, slide this under the silver one. Crap, see what happens when it doesn't line up? It doesn't line up. So you have to pull again, tight, lift it up, slide it in. There, that's it. So after I dropped it in the patient's room on the floor, I said, this really stinks. I'm going to have to write to Jawbone. So I did. They said to me, oh, don't worry, there's a fix. We're going to send you a clip. But it's around Christmas time, and I thought, you know, this clip might take 2 weeks to reach me, and I don't want to lose the bracelet. So here's my fix. This is a bag of like teeny tiny elastics that I got at the dollar store. I think I was like for some kind of craft, because obviously I don't teeny tiny braid my hair, but there you go. So I took one of these elastics, I doubled it like a figure eight. They're pretty durable, even though they look really, they're very thin. So it's cutting off my circulation. So I made this little double elastic, right? Here it is. I took the elastic and I threaded it through where the buckle is. Okay, so put it up here and just leave it there. Okay, and I know, yeah, it doesn't look cool or whatever, but I don't want to lose a $150 bracelet. So now take this, sit your wrist down, and I always think like buckle down, right? So I keep the buckle down. That's how I orient to make sure this is my left hand. It's my non-dominant hand. That's where you're supposed to wear it. So I put the loop through. Now this is where it gets really tricky because I've got to get it through this elastic, which is kind of my safety feature, damn it, on this bracelet. Oh, it's so simple a child could do it. I'll tell you, if you don't have good fine motor skills, you're screwed. So I'm going to anchor this down again, hold it really tight, press it up, get it underneath the clasp. Easier said than done. There it is. So now my elastic band has traveled down. I'm just going to lift it up and put it closer to the band. It's not in contact with any of the electrodes, so I know it's not like messing up my resting heart rate or whatever. And that's it. And that's safe. And I've been wearing it that way for a week, and I have not had any problem with it. So if you just bought the bracelet and you don't have the fix from Jawbone, I would suggest you do this. Or if you're not as dexterous, maybe just have a friend or someone tie a string and just double knot it. I mean, even if you take tiny scissors and clip it off every time, just something. This worked for me. Hopefully it would work for you. So today in the mail came the fix from Jawbone. And it was just in like a regular envelope, just a business envelope they sent me. And this is the instructions, which look pretty easy. No words or anything, just picture stuff. So it's showing you the clip, how to put the clip on, where to put the clip is on, how to Houdini the bracelet onto yourself, how to put the bracelet on, how to slide the clip into place. So this is what I thought I would do with you. Here we go. Let me take the bracelet. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to remove the bracelet and take the elastic off. So hopefully I won't be using my elastic method anymore. But that said, it does work. So here's what they sent me. It's like a little, I don't know, plastic clip. I'm going to take it out of the package. And here's the bracelet. So let's look at our instructions. And the bracelet, okay, got it. So we're going to hold the bracelet. Here's the clip. And here's the, or here's the buckle rather, here's the clip. And then here's the plastic piece which goes on past the buckle. So let's just put it on there and anchor it in there. Oh, it's in the way of those electrodes though. Well, not really, because where it, you can see where the plastic ends here and here. It's not really contacting those electrodes. So now what I'm going to do is put the bracelet on. So again, down, face down, thread the end of the loop through the buckle. The hardest part is this, which is pressing that buckle down. sliding this band up, putting it into the, I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't swear in my video, so I'm not going to. But sometimes you have to do this 2 times to get it right. There, I got it right. And this is pretty tight. I mean, and you do have to wear it tight because those electrodes have to make contact. So now that it's on, you take the clip, oh sorry, I'm off camera. You take the clip and you slide it up to the buckle. So take the clip and slide it up to the buckle. That's it. Huh. So that's it in there. And I guess, yeah, this must prevent the, yeah, it sure does, because look, you can't really take it off. You know, well, now that I have this, and this is great, I'm wondering if I should now start wearing it in the shower. Normally I don't, because it just says it's water safe, you know, splash proof. But I've always thought that I shouldn't wear it in the shower because it would be better. But you know what? This is like a major production to get on and off, and it would be so much easier if I could just shower with it. I don't know, something to think about. So this is the app. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit different. There is a different app for the one with the heart rate. I know that the app used to be blue. It was like the little blue square that said up. This one is a little purple. Oh, it's sinking. A little purple square that says up. So it's a hair across my phone. That's charming. So this will tell you my, sleep goal, how much sleep I got last night, 7 hours and 6 minutes, not near my goal, and 80% of my steps so far today. There's my resting heart rate at 55 beats per minute. You can tap on that. And it gives you like a little pictograph of what's going on, what today's average. So yesterday's average was 66 beats per minute, and today's is 60. You can then tap on things. It'll be about understanding passive heart rate, resting heart rate trend. Oh, look at that. I'm actually better than I was. I told you, I think I got this early December, so December 2nd. And again, it does have that slider, which this must have been like a high stress day, December 8th. I'm not sure what I was doing. But it has gone down since I've gotten it, so that's kind of cool. The rest of it works the same. Here's my steps today, how much I've done, how many miles. Again, if I track it, I got up in the morning and met a friend and did some shopping, and we were doing like that slider isn't really working, some heavy duty walking. So that's my walking outside. That's when I was asleep, and that's it. But you're probably very familiar with this. I basically wanted to show you how the bracelet works and what it looks like. I couldn't find instruction on any of that. So that's it. Okay, I hope if you buy one, I don't know, just remember this. Remember this. I'm a little bit angry. Like I said, this is Christmas 2015. I bought this for myself. I bought it on Amazon. I don't understand why Jawbone hasn't contacted Amazon, given them a bag of these clips. Why this did not come in the same package, I don't know. It's almost like they were waiting for me to lose it, Very, very frustrating. I'm not sure that I showed you this, so I guess I'll do that quick before I stop. So I guess I've never done this before. I'm going to have to wiggle that up a little bit to pull this out to take the bracelet off. And I did want to show you a little bit about docking it and why you will find some complaints from people on the internet. So this is where the battery connection is. See above the electrode, that little flat, it's got like 4 little recessed parts that obviously, here's the battery charger. It's 2 like metallic metal panels, and there's 4 little teeth that come up. So this is what people complain about. I'm going to use this because I don't have a plug near me. So this is a charger. So here we're going to just charge this bracelet. So you kind of have to do a little bit of wiggling around with it. So here's the bracelet. Here's the charger. Let's see if I can. Okay, I think I got it. Let's turn it over and look. Yeah, see how it's lighting up? The blue to white to orange. So that means it's charging. It does charge easier facing down. So again, if you charge it in your car, maybe do it on the seat next to you or someplace that's soft so that you're not going to scratch your bracelet or easily bump it, because again, this is magnet. Of course, now look, it's not going to come off. Damn you. Well, it's just making me look stupid. But trust me, it's easy when you're in the car to bump it and you think you've just done a 20-minute drive to work and that your bracelet will be charged, and it's not been connected. So that's a little fidgety. And of course, because it is magnet, when I put it in this way, it made the connection right away. But if I wasn't thinking or went to go do it the wrong way, see how you get that, like a magnet is fighting because it's not the right connection. So there's a little bit of tricky weirdness to sort of figuring out how this thing goes and then getting it connected so that it makes the charge. So there you go. So that is the Jawbone Up4. I have not yet enabled it to my American Express card. Maybe I'll do that in the new year. That would be something kind of cool to do. But I don't know that I'm that much of a techie person that I would do it. But if I do, I'll let you know how it goes. All right, thanks.